Hey, how's it going everyone? Mick Ambrose from All About Tech. Welcome back to another video. So, in today's video, I wanted to just make something because I've only uploaded once this week, and there's some really positive things to talk about. And what I want to talk about two things today. I want to talk about the partnership Electroneum has with mobile streams, and I also want to talk about the Electroneum app on Android. So I want to talk about the app first, because recently Electroneum hit 1 million downloads on the Google Play Store. Beta for iOS, they've just recently had an update for the beta test flight, so hopefully it gets a full release soon. With these things, you have to test it thoroughly before it gets fully released. So I'm glad that they're doing that. I don't use iPhone, so it doesn't affect me. But I do understand that there's people out there that have iPhones that want to just get on and start using the app. I think in regards to going to 1 million plus downloads now, just to put that into perspective, Electroneum are in the top 1%. It's even less than 1%. They're in the top 1% of app downloads on the entire Google Play Store. There's just shy of 4 million apps on the App Store, and they're in the top 26,000. So you got to look at that and just think, wow. In a year, because Electroneum it's pretty much a year old now. In a year, Electroneum has amassed over 1 million downloads on the Google Play Store, and it's so impressive because that level of growth and that speed of growth is just absolutely phenomenal. You look at the fact that they grew faster than pretty much all the social medias combined. The only one off the top of my head that outgrew it faster was Pokemon Go, and I really think that's something for Electroneum to be proud of. It's just so impressive. Over 1 million app downloads. Now you can go on the Google Play Store and it will show it 1 million plus downloads. And it's just really cool to see. It's really cool to see, and it's cool to see that because now they actually have that working product as well. They have that instant payment system that's now in open beta. Anyone with a business that has the capabilities to integrate ETN can apply and integrate ETN into their business. And I'm really excited to see Electroneum being used more and more, especially in the unbanked territories, because I just want to see just how useful it is to them. I know to us it's not as useful because we have solutions to that. If you look at M-Pesa, none of us really need M-Pesa, but it's thriving in the areas of Africa that it's in, because that is the digital solution for them. They don't have anything else at the moment, so that's really positive to see. More and more partnerships are going to be rolling out imminently, I would have thought, because Richard Ells has said there's loads of partnerships that they couldn't speak about before, but now that KYC, know your customer, now that the instant payment system is live, I imagine that these partnerships are going to slowly start to drip out now into public knowledge as they launch, because they won't announce it until it's launched. Which brings me on to the next thing I want to talk about, and that is mobile streams. So I did a video a while back about mobile streams. Basically, what they are is they license, retail, and distribute online content globally, and they've literally just, if you can hear the banging, don't worry about it. But if you think about what they do, all online, distributing content globally in areas where it's harder to gain such content. And they've just announced that they are launching ETN in Argentina, and they're looking forward to see the use of Electroneum to those people in those economic areas. That the mobile miner will be very useful because it helps them to earn and enjoy some content free of charge. You know, it does make a difference to people. And whilst mobile streams, that's not a monster partnership, but it's the first of many. There's been lots of excitement since the instant payment system got launched, and it's good to see the first official partner for ETN come out and announce launch of ETN on their platform, on their service, which is really cool. It is really cool. The instant payment system is it's going to bring so much. There are other cryptocurrencies that claim instantaneous payments. There's always going to be competition. I know ETN have patented their technology, but there's more than one method to achieve the desired outcome of instant payments. I personally don't know the different methods, but there will be multiple methods on how to achieve that. And then with that, as long as another company doesn't copy the method, then if they find another way to provide instant pay, then so be it. Competition is healthy. It provides, it promotes growth and tech developments. So it strives for all these different entities that are striving towards that, to constantly improve, to not just be done with the product and not improve it. They will constantly have to improve it to stay relevant, which I think's important, and in the tech world that is extremely important. So I'm really glad that ETN is a part of that entity for instant pay. They're looking at improving it all the time anyway. Like they've had a blockchain update since the fought back to ASICs to improve some things. So and that's really good to see. In terms of what's coming next, it's hard to tell because we've got the gig economy coming. We've got there's got to be a vendor list or like a yellow pages sort of thing coming that shows off everywhere that accepts ETN. Look, so many companies are going to come along soon and start integrating now that it's possibly in their best interest to do so, because it provides faster payments. But yeah, this is a really exciting time for ETN. Minimum viable propositions launched. Now they're working on, now that it's launched, to improve it, make it better, start rolling out to all these different areas. Marketing won't start until they're fully ready. So and I'm more than happy to wait that bit longer. I mean, we've been waiting in a bear market since the end of January, so nearly 9 months now. So it's not an issue to wait a bit longer, to be honest. Like I said, loads of partnerships are going to be coming in now. Know your customer. It's proven to be important, because I don't think mobile streams would have been able to really launch properly, mainly because the mobile streams partnership with Electroneum is in line, and it's being coordinated by a large, I think they were saying one of the largest Argentinian mobile telecoms companies in Argentina, and for like a telecoms company, I think KYC is really important, because they don't want to get stung with all these sudden regulations and stuff, and not be compliant with the law. So loads of cool stuff happening. ETN, since the release of Instant Pay, it's climbed up like 20 places nearly, in terms of market cap ranks, sitting at 109 rank at the moment, and it's holding nicely. Bitcoin has come up a little bit again, but yeah, it's holding well. When we get the big mobile operators start to announce launching ETN, I think we're going to see some good growth. No idea when that will happen. No idea how much the growth will be, because this is crypto and anything can change on a dice. But I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. So if you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to All About Tech. I'm going to finish my break now and go back to work. But I'll catch you guys out in the next video. Peace out. Have a good weekend.